It's Coco Tarot back again with another message. I'm going to get a card from here and then we're going to clarify with the tarot. So let's get started. I hope everyone is doing well today. Let's see what the collective needs to know. Theme for the collective's read, please. Thank you so much. And this says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. All right, and now we're going to clarify with the tarot. Clarify this for me. Yeah, take it as it resonates. This could be you or someone you're dealing with, but if this is you, you're in a very vulnerable state right now. There's some kind of truth that's been revealed or some kind of truth that you've finally accepted, and it's got you a little bit out of sorts. And it feels like you kind of saw this coming, but you were hoping for the best and hoping that whatever truth this was wouldn't put you in this position. This could be a relationship, work. It feels like a matter of the heart, though. What is this truth? Clarify this Ace of Swords. What is this truth? You could have just found out you were pregnant. I don't know why I'm feeling like that, but you could have just found out that you're pregnant and you kind of don't know what to do right now. Or you could have found out something related to your home matters. Maybe you have to be out of your apartment or your condo at a certain time. It's kind of like this, even though you saw it coming, you're still a little bit bamboozled by this truth. You could be a little scared right now, like you don't know what direction to go in. So if you're pregnant, you probably don't know, you don't know what resources to look into or where to go to next. You could be, if you are pregnant, you could have not told the father or whoever is involved yet. And that could be a burden for you. But this truth is really weighing on you. And you almost wish that it wasn't true, that you could go back in time and change something. There's some regrets here. Tell me more about this truth, this burden. I don't know why. It just feels like someone's pregnant and they haven't told anyone yet. And they're just kind of researching and looking around or trying to figure it out on your own. And if it's not a pregnancy, it's something, some kind of truth or something that you have found out or tapped into that has you very worried and on edge. And the fact that the cards aren't telling me is telling me that maybe your energy, you don't want to even say it or admit it out loud, because then it will make it even more true. But whatever it is, you can't really ignore it. It seems too big to ignore. And it feels like if you ignore, the longer you ignore this, the bigger of a worry it's going to be on you. And if you're pregnant, that's not going to be healthy for the baby. Tell me more. This could have been like a one-night stand, a moment of weakness or vulnerability. You could have hooked up with an ex and this happened. But you're kind of closed off right now. Like, if you started showing and someone has said something about it, you could have snapped at them a little bit and been like, of course, I'm not pregnant. What do you know? Whoever you got pregnant by, like I said, could be someone that is a one-night stand that you don't know very well. And you're watching this person and you're afraid to tell them the news because you don't know how they are going to react. Look at his Queen of Wands. Look at his Queen of Wands. You could be weighing your options about this too, figuring out how you can get out of this. You could have slept with someone who is married or in a relationship, and that's why you want to keep it a secret. But this is definitely something you shouldn't be keeping to yourself, guys. If this is your situation, if you're pregnant, or if you're involved with someone who is involved with someone else and something has happened, some kind of truth has come out, you need to face this situation for what it is. Running from this, like I said, is going to not be good for your mental state. And if you're pregnant, it will not be good for the baby. Babies can feel stress even in the womb, you know, so I'm hearing that you need to figure out a way to protect yourself a little bit better. And I don't think that just means like when sleeping around. I just mean in general, you need to be a little bit more grounded in your actions. But you shouldn't feel alone right now. You aren't alone. There is someone in your life who will support you through this if you relay the information to them. There is someone in your life that if you tell this truth to, it will be like a weight lifted off your shoulders. I wish I knew what this was, but you seem to hold this very tightly. Tell me more. Very closely. You're not letting anyone know what it is. Probably because you were acting in your shadow when this happened. Maybe you're not proud of it. Like I said, if you slept with someone who's married or in a relationship and you ended up getting pregnant, it's probably something that you regret because it makes you seem a certain kind of way. And I want you to know that I don't judge you for your actions, but I do think that you need to take better care of yourself, collective. Whoever this is, you really need to start looking after yourself. Stop putting your faith in other people. No one's going to come on a white horse and rescue you, you know? And you should take that knowledge to heart and try to look after yourself and make decisions that are in line with the person you want to be. You're probably a really attractive person, a really creative person, very passionate, you know. But you can't always act on passions. Sometimes you have to act on logic. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. Yeah, you're really going to have to embrace the situation. And whatever choice you decide to make in the end, like I said, it will help a lot to talk to someone about this, to share this burden with someone else so you don't have to take it on your own. And that way you can have a clearer headspace in order to follow through with the next decision so that it falls in line with your value system. This vulnerability that you are feeling right now is okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. And you probably feel a little bit cheated, you know, alone. Like I said, like you're going to have to clean up this mess yourself. But something tells me if you just have the courage to speak about this, to talk about this, to look in the mirror and say, I'm pregnant. Or, you know what I mean? You can't run away from this. So look around your circle, find who you can confide in, and let them know how you feel. If you're scared, tell them that. If you're angry, tell them that. You know, if you don't want this baby, tell them that. It's, you know, sometimes it's hard to say how we feel because it feels a little bit taboo, but I guarantee that if you talk about this, you will feel a lot better by opening up, and you'll be able to make a decision that is right for you in the end. And I wish you all the best. And I'll be praying for you. And that is your reading for today, guys. And I will see you soon. Toodaloo.